Bridge Multicultural and Advocacy Project arranged an annual United Interfaith celebration celebrating Passover, Ramadan, and Easter. A large number of city and state officials attended this mega gathering. Please watch a special report.
Very, very special honor for us at the Bridge. This is the largest neighborhood of Haitian community in the United States, Brooklyn, New York, Flatbush. We're so blessed that we have so many Haitian friends in our community, and it's a very special occasion to welcome the new Consul General of Haiti from New York City, Jacques, and we're going to join together in festivities, celebrate Easter, celebrate Passover, and Ramadan, all three holidays. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much.
My name is Lothieu Jacques. I am the Consul General of Haiti in New York. Unity can win the peace, freedom for all of us. So that's why I'm here tonight to celebrate this event. It's very important for us to celebrate the faith, to celebrate the unity together. I represent Haiti this tonight. We need to live together. So in Brooklyn, what I claim, what I need, what we need for all people who lived in Brooklyn, the peace, not the violence.
I was invited. This is an important event. It's the amalgamation of three different faiths: the Muslim faith, the Jewish faith, and the Christian faith. Of course, this is our Holy Week, and Holy Week we loved the Bridge. The Bridge is a multicultural center, and by its name, multicultural, it's opened to various cultures to come here and to have the freedom to celebrate their culture here in Flatbush. It's a beautiful experience.
I think God is sending us a special message because you have Passover, Easter, Ramadan, all coming together at the same time. And maybe it's another way of emphasizing there's room for all of us. We can walk in our separate paths to our houses of worship, but there also comes a moment we have to learn how to walk together as one family. This is one of those moments. I have to say that I think it's a great treasure now in New York to have something like Bridge TV. I know that Stephen Colbert and Jimmy Kimmel are very nervous about this, but I will tell you, to be able to sit with people who are different from one another, at the same time committed to one another as one family, is a great statement of where we are today. So thank you, Bridge TV. Thank you, Mark Appel. Thank you, everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, this brings our annual United Interfaith celebration, celebrating Passover, Ramadan, and Easter celebration. Thank you, everyone, for coming out tonight. We hope you can join us again next year, where we will be celebrating our 6th annual celebration. In times like today, where hate crimes are on the rise, love is what the world needs. And tonight, everyone can testify that they were able to enjoy and celebrate love, unity, and peace.
Tonight is going to be a very special night, but because of the tradition of the Islamic community, and I believe that fast is ending in about 8 minutes. So we're going to do a little bit reverse this year on the program, and we're going to start with some prayers. And the first prayer will be by the Imam from Staten Island, from the Albanian Center, who's most prominent in the community as a leader, not only in Staten Island, but throughout the city.
So we say, may God accept your fast. May God accept your prayers. May God bless you and your loved ones alive. May God give heaven or Jannah or the most beloved place in hereafter for those of your family that passed away. May God bless this center. So we had an Iftar dinner for holy month of Ramadan, for Passover and Easter. God bless you all.
Bismillah, Bismillah. Bismillahu Nurallah, Bismillah, Bismillah, in the name of Allah. I wake up every morning to say the Lord's name. I'm hungry, I wash my hands, but before say Bismillah, in the name of Allah. Bismillah before sleeping, we Every year, Muslims around the world celebrate the holy month of Ramadan. During this month, these important things in the month are fasting, lanterns, and Eid al-Fitr.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what's around me revealed at the twilight's clustering Rose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous light. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming.
All of the religious calendar is coming together as one. We have Ramadan coming. This week we have Passover, we have Good Friday, we have Glorious Saturday, we have Resurrection Sunday or Easter Sunday. And so one of the things that we're seeing is, and you guys can talk because you've been fasting for the whole day, that's good. I'm talking to just the guys who have eaten for the whole day, right? And the women. One of the things that we see is that in the collectiveness of all of these holy days colliding in one, it reminds us that in this city, New York City, it is truly a city of faith.
It's a privilege to be here with all of you tonight to celebrate our faith. How good a pleasure it is to live and together, to live well in unity. Let's work together to empower our community members and create stronger and more connected communities.
You have the different foods representing the different holidays, Passover, Easter, and more important than food and more important than flags is what we in the community together work together in our soul to be one people. There's no question about it. God created this world. Moses talked about let my people go on Passover. Let my people go was the beginning of a civil rights era that transferred to the United States of America, taken over by Dr. Martin Luther King and other leaders. But whether it's the New Testament or the Old Testament, or it's the Quran, if you read these three holy books, you see that what is being discussed there by Prophet Muhammad, by Moses, by Jesus, is for us to be one child under one God. And that's what we're striving for. That's what we've been working here for a long time at the bridge in this community with our religious leaders here, and we will continue to do so.
Muslim first of all, and Christian and Jewish leaders here. It's great. It's amazing to be here with you. I have to say, with many good friends. Acknowledge people by name because those I acknowledge probably won't remember, and those I won't will probably never forgive and forget. But we're here to celebrate unity, and I'm happy to say that this is what we're doing here, because we're celebrating and we're creating here again, thanks to you, Mark, and the bridge. We're celebrating and creating here a community of different faiths, but a community that is committed to one another, a community that is committed to bind itself together, fighting all the challenges. And there are many, many challenges in this city, but I think that what we're seeing here is the beautiful face, the beautiful diverse face of the city of New York.
Let me say to all of you here, when you think of the bridge, also think of the Verrazano Narrows Bridge. It connects two boroughs, Brooklyn and Staten Island. You get onto that bridge, just before you enter, you pass the faith chapels of Fort Hamilton. All the faith chapels contiguous to one another. And what it says and what Mark Appel has done with this concept is it allows people to travel in different lanes, but also the faith chapels say to all of us, you better learn to travel together.
I really do believe that this is a month and a week of miracles. As our faith communities join together in their highest and most holy days, that this is a week of miracles. A week where we're able to look with expectation concerning what can be. A prophetic vision that looks outward and sees the possibility of our faith communities united together as one.
I like the thrill that I feel when we get together with God's wonderful people. It's so nice to see those happy faces, praising in heavenly places. And so here we are at the bridge to celebrate unity in diversity. And I believe that as we go through this week, go through the whole week of Ramadan, Passover and Easter, that my prayer, which I believe will be our prayer, is that this will be a week of reflection, this will be a time of introspection, and this will be a time of celebration.
I am very honored to be here tonight, but I do believe we need to take a quick moment of silence. A quick moment of silence to reflect upon, friends, the dearly departed, who unfortunately are not with us tonight to celebrate Passover, Easter, Ramadan. Unfortunately, our friends were victims of COVID. Rabbi Patastik, I'm going to pick on you tonight because I said last week in the Imam's Mosque, Albanian Cultural Center, I said that you should have been the professor of homiletics, the professor. Tonight, you see many professors tonight. And I want to pick on a theme the good rabbi said. He said it by the NYPD meeting, he said it last week. He said Passover has an interesting contradiction. You have the sweet and the bitter. You have the broken matzah and the whole matzah. And the good rabbi asked, that Passover is supposed to celebrate. So where does bitterness come into a celebration? And where does a broken matzah come into a celebration? It should be fancy china. So thank you, Mark. Thank you for putting together this evening, because tonight's more than unity. Because tonight's a further step in breaking those chains, breaking the chains of barriers, and making all people as one. God bless you. Good night. Thank you, Mark.
Thank you all. Good evening, everyone. It's an honor to be here. It's an honor to be here. Thank you, all of you. My name is Reverend Yan Shaw, a U.S. Army chaplain, retired, and a candidate ready for working in Washington, D.C., just like I did in the past 27 years in the U.S. Army. And it's my utmost honor and a pleasure to be among you, the greatest, as we celebrate this United Interfaith celebration. Thank you all.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for inviting the whole team every time, and always a pleasure and honor to be a part of your wonderful night where you celebrate the all religion under one roof, where Christian, Jewish, Muslim, and Alhamdulillah we are celebrating our Ramadan event and also Passover and other events. So thank you so much. It's a great solidarity. I I was hearing the speech of Mr. Mendes, they laughed, like we have a lot of crises in New York City. We have food crisis, we have financially after the COVID, we have different issues like women issues and different poverty issues. But inshallah, we are together, we are living together, we are working together, we can overcome in their all issues. So thank you so much everyone who's joined us today, and it's a great solidarity in the month of Ramadan. At least like we are fasting, the fasting teaches the sacrifice and the feelings for those people who are in need. So when we thirsty and hungry, we feel the pain of those people who really need the things. So Islam teaches us all things during the Ramadan, and I think the humanity comes first in all religion, no matter Islam, no matter Christian, no matter Jewishism. So humanity is the common thing in all religion. So we are together, we are united under one God and one roof. Thank you so much everyone who joined. Thanks a lot.
Because I understand what Mark usually says. You know, Seema, I'm not for awards. But as Rabbi Potashnik would agree with me, Mark, if you don't want to get awards, just don't do good things for people. So, the decades and decades and decades of good deeds that you have been doing, and the ultimate bridge that you have been for all of the communities around the world, I would like to give you an award, special certificate of recognition for the exceptional tactics towards multicultural inclusivity.